Hey everyone, so on the 9th of September we will be doing a Warmachine mini tournament at my place and well, it would really help if you guys could all watch this video with the link here. So this basically is a rules video. That's a total of like half an hour. I don't really want to force you through it, but it would really be a help if you can just watch some of the bits, or preferably all of the bits that are listed here, because otherwise we have to go through it on the day itself. I have a couple of people who have some experience with Warmachine, but then again, they can only help you out so much. So if you have to just ask about everything all the time, then it's gonna make everything a bit slower. So it really helps if you can watch this video beforehand. Now the different factions that I have that we can play with. So I have a set of I have Warmachine starter sets that I bought in like 5 years ago that I painted when they got a new edition. So that I could grab them quite cheaply, and then I have all these sets now, so that we can do a mini tournament. So first off is the Circle of Orboros. This is a bit of a druid-like faction. So all of these factions are gonna, in our format, have like one big guy, two small guys, and a warcaster or a warlock. That is your most important model, apart from the very big beast. Um, and that is basically the standard format for all of these teams. Um, so this guy, this roaster has a big wolf, two small dogs, and then warlock. Then we have Crix, which is basically like the necromantic kind of faction with bit generally weaker model per model comparison, but they do a lot of debuffing and a lot of assassination, basically, trying to just get the other warlock out of the game. We have the Protectorate of Manath. They basically just try to protect themselves and try to get rid of the effects of your opponents. Bit of a zealous faction. Then we have Signar. Signar is a bit more balanced with some shooting, some combat, and especially in this format, they spike quite heavily onto armor. So basically, that if you get hit, you don't take damage as much. We have the Retribution of Skyra, which I haven't really played with, so I don't really know what they do exactly, but they look like this. We have Scorn. Scorn is about beasts and driving beasts up to the limit that they become frenzy and stuff. Long charge ranges, and then basically it's just fire and forget missiles. Then we have the Legion of Everblight, which is packed with just tiny monsters and one big one. The tiny ones do quite a lot of damage, but they are also quite easily removed, and the big one can really go crazy. Then we have Kado with just two warjacks, but they are quite hefty and quite armored, so they are going to be quite tough as well. We have the Trollblots. They only have smaller guys, so you would say that they might be a little bit more difficult to play with because they are kind of just missing the big guy. But they do have some board control. They have quite a tough warlock, so the guy in the middle, that he's actually quite tough. And they are trolls. Now we have the Convergence of Cyrus, which is a machine faction. So these are all contraptions that work together. This is the most complicated faction. So if you want to play it, please text me about it. And that is going to be all. I have a lot of stuff from the Crick set, so for the extra players, I can just make some extra sets for Cricks. With that, I would like to thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the 9th of September.